Good morning. I'm Kyoko from Colorado. This is week 4 video assignment part 2 from the Top Earner Success School. In the first video, I discussed the problem people have about remembering people's name. Many of you say, I remember how they look like, but I can't remember their name. Now, why is that? Names are memorable because it's tangible. It is something you could see, whereas a name is intangible and it's just a sound, and it's difficult to anchor the sound with anything else. I'm going to discuss 3 more tips to help you remember a person's name. First, when you see someone, immediately identify outstanding feature of the person. It could be their eyes, their eyebrow, their nose, their mouth, the chin, or the shape of their face. I wouldn't choose a hair, especially for a woman, because they do change their hairdo, or they cut their hair or change the color often. Second thing is, whatever feature that you identify, exaggerate it. For instance, if you identify someone's eyes because they're big, make it gigantic. And third, we're going to use the exaggerated outstanding object of a person and combine it with a ridiculous situation. Now here's an example that Mr. Berg gives. You're meeting a man for the first time and he's walking towards you. Immediately you identify that he has an indentation across his chin. And he says to himself, "Hi, I'm Mr. Jarvicki." So you say, "Glad to meet you, Mr. Jarvicki." It is important for you to repeat the name so it is easier for you to remember. Now when I say Jarvicki, does that conjure up something, an image for you? In Mr. Bob Berg's case, Jarvicki reminds him of a jar full of Vic Vapor Rub, and he imagines this as a jar being rubbed against this man's indentation, back and forth, making a mess of himself and very icky. In the course of meeting Mr. Jarvicki, you have found out that his first name is Tom and he's an electrician. Now when you think of Tom, does that conjure up anything for you? Any image? In this case, Mr. Bob Berg identifies Tom as a thumb. So now he says he envisioned Mr. Tom Jarvicki rubbing that jar full of Vicky stuff all across his chin, all over, making a mess of himself. And then he scrapes that stuff off his thumb and stuffs it into the electrical plug, which will cause sparks to fly all over. It is, you must admit, it's a hilarious scene. But that's the point. The more ridiculous something is, the more you're going to remember it. So next time you see this gentleman, you know his name is Tom Jarvicki and that he's an electrician. So I hope that was a big help to you. And like any other skill, it does take practice for you to be proficient. If you enjoyed this video, please comment and share. If you'd like to know more about memory and learning people's name, please log on to www.burg.com. That's BURG.com. Thank you so much and have a fantastic day.